What is up, guys? David here from Overlanding Nomad, and on this episode we're going to be unboxing, assembling, and installing this roof rack on my 2009 Tundra Crew Max. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so I have this roof rack from Hooke Road. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, Hooke Road. And they sent this out to me to do a review video, so I said sure, I'd love to have one because I actually needed one for my Tundra. It's got a big roof on top that's not being used. I thought it'd be perfect for one of these really cool looking roof racks that are very versatile. You can throw a Rotopacks fuel jerry can thing on top, or you could add boxes to store recovery gear, whatever you want. And yeah, I'm excited, so let's get started. Again, I'm gonna be doing a time lapse. You're gonna see me unbox, assemble this, and then later on we're gonna go and install it with my friend Jacob. So let's get this started. And let's go over just kind of the quality of the rack. I want to show you guys here and judge for yourselves kind of welds that it has. And it's got this nice, really rough finish to it, which I like. These LED lights, these are just like your basic, LED pods that you can find on Amazon real cheap. No big deal. I like how, it already has a bracket for it. It already comes pre-installed. And it's not that heavy. I'm not sure the weight on it. I'm sure maybe it's, I'm gonna have to say like 60 pounds, but if I find the info on their website, I'll put it down below. But I mean, I could lift it myself. It is heavy, but not too heavy. All right, guys, it's the next day. I got Jacob here. He's gonna be doing the drilling.
I've never done this before.
Oh man! And what tools are we using?
It just says it needs a drill and a rivet nut gun, or I don't know what it's called. But those things.
So we went to Harbor Freight right now to pick this thing up.
You don't actually need it. You could use a screw and a nut and then a wrench, and it'll tighten it. If you don't want to spend it's only $50. You have a cheaper one for like $24 too.
Yeah.
So I mean, you don't really need this, but it's this, and then once you pull it, it crushes it, so it could stay locked in. All right, now we need to put the roof rack on so we can mark the hose.
Let's do it. All right, Jacob. So what'd you do?
So we centered up the roof rack. We put it on top, and we make sure it was like the same distance on both sides.
Yeah.
And then we put these on it. Or these are the brackets, the mounting brackets, and we marked them, but David wet it so it's not that clear to see. But
you got the marks.
Yeah, you can see the marks on the other side. I put tape; they're a little bit easier to see. And then all you do is drill and hope for the best.
Hope for the best, guys. Yeah. You just hope for the best. We're gonna drill into the truck. Here we go. Don't screw up, Jacob.
All right, messed up.
You already screwed up. Oh no. Oh god, no.
We probably should have bought a new drill bit.
Wow. Guys, we should have just bought a new drill bit, but we didn't. There, guys, it's in. How hard is it, Jacob?
It's not that hard.
No?
It's easy. Just make sure you drill all the holes in the right places. Hopefully they line up when we're done. And then this makes it real easy.
Make sure you guys put some silicone around it because it's important. All right, guys, last step, just running them, right?
Yep.
Easy.
No, it's not easy.
Dude, life is easy.
This is...
Think you overthink things, Jacob. All right, guys, we're coming close to the end here. Well, I think we're already finished.
Yeah, we're done.
Jacob will talk about how difficult it was, but before we get to that, the other thing I would say is add the weather stripping here. It's this stuff for cars, for like the doors and stuff. The edge trim. There you go. I would suggest putting it on this because if it's going to be touching the roof, you want to protect it. Put that on there. Get that on AutoZone. Easy to put real quick. Not a big deal. I wish they would have, included that on the roof rack, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Okay, so my consensus is that this wasn't a very friendly install, especially on the Tundra, because, well, I'll let Jacob explain why.
Yeah, so on the Tundra, like these riv nuts, they're for like thin metal. On this part, like in the front part, I think the thickest or like the average for the front was like 3/8, so it was very hard for the riv nut to catch. We made it work. We put silicone and I just tightened it twice, so we shook it and everything. It should be good, hopefully.
Hopefully, so, if I'm not driving on the causeway at the beach and it rips off, then
or just follow David for a free roof rack.
It's gonna fly out. So yeah, it wasn't.
It was really the front two that were the hardest because they're the thickest. The back two, we had no problem. The riv nut held right away, but on the front two sides, they are really thick for the Tundra.
Yeah.
I done them before on the F-150s, so they should hold. I mean, the F-150s are aluminum, so.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been out here for about. I think we've been out here for been going on for like 4 hours.
Yeah, but like I said, we're not in my shop, so we have to go get a bunch of tools. And
Yeah.
stuff like that, so that's where you kill a bunch of time.
Yeah, we had to go to we had to go to the store at least 3 times.
Yeah, so like I said, if we had all the tools, or if you're gonna do it yourself and you don't have much tools, I would recommend you doing it.
Yeah. Do you recommend doing this yourself or taking it to a shop?
If you have time and you want to buy extra tools, you can do it yourself.
Yeah.
But if you don't feel safe with it, go take it to a shop.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's almost there. Well, no, it's already there. It looks nice. It's been about a month, maybe a little bit over a month since we installed it. The roof rack's been great. I've taken it to the beach already. This is my daily driver. I go everywhere with it, and I've had 0 issues with it. I've already put some traction boards on there, as you can see, and then I also put a shower tent on the side. It was super easy to mount just because it already has a pre-drilled holes on it. So mounting this thing was a breeze. And that's what I like about this kind of roof rack is it's so versatile. You could put things on there, and I'm not planning on putting more things. I don't like to have too much weight on the roof or on top, so high. So I wouldn't mind putting one of these boxes. This is a Pelican Vault V735, I think. I got it on Facebook, and I'll show you guys that later. What I did there. I have some camping stuff in there, but I wouldn't mind putting another one here. But I also like the open space because it looks good, and I can use that area to put temporary things, like maybe a big duffel bag with my clothes, like a weatherproof duffel bag I can just put up there, with some straps, and go to the beach and take it off when I'm done. And the only the only thing I noticed that went bad on the roof rack is the little emblem that says their name, Hooke Road. That thing burnt out. It got all dull in just 2 weeks with the Texas sun. That didn't last very long, but that's just a cosmetic thing, not a big deal. Very, very happy with the roof rack. I'm gonna put the link down below to their product, and I'm also gonna put a coupon code for my viewers. Use that coupon code if you're interested to purchase This roof rack, I highly recommend it. There's been products that I reviewed that I don't recommend because I'm trying to be unbiased as possible, but I really like this roof rack. The price is perfect. I was eventually gonna buy it. I was actually looking into it, and then when they contacted me, I was like, oh, perfect. So highly recommend it. Link down below. Use the coupon code if you're interested in buying it. And that's about it, guys. Some trip videos coming up very soon. It's been really hot. Let me turn this camera around. It's been really hot down here. Well, I'm sure it's hot wherever you guys are at too. But some trip videos are coming up. I'm actually heading to the beach in this bad boy very soon. The Nomad, the red truck, is in the shop right now. I'm actually gonna go pick it up tomorrow. But anyways, what I'm saying is there's a lot more content coming out. So stay tuned. We'll see you guys.